Hey everyone, it's Janet. I am here with another video of actually I think it goes this way, of another mini that I did with that butterfly garden. This I made strictly from the leftovers and I just barely had enough to make this. But this is what they call a tea bag mini, and I had the idea, or I got the idea from a magazine. It was a Tisha Moore magazine, and I don't remember the name of it. I think it was before her Play magazine. It was Studio. I think she had one called Studio, and Michelle Ward, I think it was, put a pattern in there to make a little tea bag book. So I just turned it into a tea bag mini, and then of course this is just embroidery floss with a tag on the end to make it a little tea bag. I thought it was so cute. So I've got a magnet here on the front, and the cover is packaging. And I said I didn't buy any embellishments in my other video for this pink paisley paper, but I think I did. I think I bought the, I'm not sure. I think I bought the alphabet, the chipboard alphabet, and I think I stole the paper out of that to use for the cover of this. So anyway, it's got a, I didn't even put a magnet on this side. I just used the brad, and it holds it. So, and a little magnet there. And here's the first page. I just put a little dragonfly on it. I had a dragonfly punch, and since one of the paper's names was dragonflies or something like that, I just used it. And then this was, I think it's Basic Gray, one of their doily papers that I turned over and used the white side and then painted it because it was red, and I think I just turned it over. Over here there's just a little tag, me and my little tiny tags. And then what I did was, on most of these pages I took the that's not going to focus, probably you probably can't even tell, but right down here it says Botanical Gardens, and that was the name of one of the sheets of paper. So I used the titles from the papers to title my pages with, and I thought it turned out kind of cute. And then this was just literally little scraps. This, I think, is a Tim Coffey transparency little bug, and that's more of the paper. And this was Graphic 45, just a little fairy that I thought was so cute. I just made a little tag from that. And then this is transparency, what was left of the transparency from my other mini album, and so I put that there to make the pocket. And then this was the paper, and it has a bird there, and one of the pieces of paper said, "What beautiful things birds are," so I just cut that out and put it there because I thought that was really cute. And then over here, this again is the paper, and I used a little scallop circle punch to make little tags, and I put a little tiny butterfly right in the center there. I used a lot of glitter in this one. Again, here's another tag with another dragonfly on it, and then down here it says Nature Sanctuary, which was the title of another one of the pieces of paper. And oh, and then this was a stamp that I bought. It was a Hero Art stamp, I think, and it was a doily, and so I used that to kind of go along with the paper that had that doily pattern on it. This again, I think, was another Tim Coffey transparency, and I think I actually, did I tape it all the way down? I pretty much did, so if I get a picture I'll have to put it on top of it. Over here, more of the paper I cut out and made a pocket. Of course I used a lot of glitter on this. And then this, again, it says Gypsy Chick on it, which was the title of the, oh well, I don't know, it must be like the paper line or something of this butterfly garden, because it was on all the papers. And then I didn't really do anything to the backs of the tags, but I just loved it. I just think that writing is really cool, so I use that too. And then this is more of the paper, and then here's a dragonfly here, and I just glittered up his wings. peeking in there. Here's again is another little pocket and more little tags. And these I think were part of that ephemera that I used in my other butterfly garden mini. And just little simple tags. I don't even know that you could, I mean, maybe you can get pictures in these. You probably could. You could probably get little tiny pictures and maybe do a little journaling on these. And again, here's another one of those little scallop ones. And this has that face on it, which was just peeking out there, which I liked. That little fairy. And this one says butterfly wings on it. Over here, this one I used, it says Butterfly Garden. That was the title of the paper. And another little circle. This one, oh, there's a butterfly on it. I don't know if you can see that little butterfly. This paper on the back, I wish I could remember what it was, but it was like dictionary, and right in the middle it says Lucifer. I was like, oh no, I have like the devil in my little mini album, but it just kind of made me laugh, so stuck with that. Over here, another little tag, more of the paper, and another dragonfly. Oh, and see right down there, I don't know if you can read that, but it says dragonflies. That was another one of the papers. And then last page, right there it says dewdrops. That was another one. So I don't know which, I can't remember which page I was missing, but it was one of the ones that had some really pretty stuff on it. It was it must have been the most popular piece of the paper because it got sold out. So anyway, and then it just fits back like that, and it's really tiny. This isn't more than about 2 inches by maybe 2 by 3 inches. So it's itty bitty, but it was really fun to make. I think I had more fun making this one than I did the big one. So anyway, thanks for watching.